Tonight, 3 teen girls, 3 separate suicide attempts under investigation. Also powering up, BPL turns to regional partners for help to stabilize the grid. And later, housing pressures mounts. Thousands seek affordable homes as demand continues to climb. Eyewitness News, the weekend edition starts now. Good evening, everyone. I'm Laurencia Smith. Thanks for joining us. Topping the weekend edition. Police are investigating 3 separate alleged suicide attempts involving females in Andros, Grand Bahama, and New Providence, one in her early teens and the others in their late teens. In Andros, police say an 18-year-old teenager was found unconscious after allegedly attempting to harm herself in Nicholstown. The incident happened on Saturday shortly after 3 p.m. According to police, officers were alerted by medical personnel that the young woman was receiving treatment at a local clinic. She was reportedly unconscious after allegedly ingesting a large quantity of prescribed medication, which police say resulted in her experiencing seizures before collapsing. Medical personnel stabilized the woman before she was airlifted to New Providence for further treatment and evaluation. Over in the Second City, police are investigating another alleged suicide attempt involving a 13-year-old girl this time. Police say the incident occurred Friday evening at a residence on Honduras Drive shortly after 6 p.m. Officers reported after receiving reports that the juvenile was allegedly attempting to harm herself. She was found in and out of conscious inside a bedroom with a bag containing prescribed medication, according to authorities. Emergency medical services attended to the girl, who was taken to hospital for further treatment and evaluation. Her condition has not been released. Police also say they are liaising with the girl's stepmother and other relatives as they continue their investigation. Over in New Providence, police are also investigating an alleged suicide attempt involving a 19-year-old woman in the Carmichael Road area. The incident occurred on Friday shortly after 10:30. Police say they received reports from a man who stated that he had ended his relationship with his girlfriend following an argument. It is alleged that following the dispute, the woman ingested prescribed medication before becoming unconscious. Officers from the Carmichael Road Police Station responded and met EMS personnel at the scene. The woman was assessed by medical personnel and later regained consciousness. She was transported to hospital for further medical attention and evaluation. All 3 investigations remain ongoing. Police have seized 2 illegal firearms in 2 separate incidents here in the capital. Officers with Operation Black Scorpion found a firearm hidden in a blue shirt in a bushy area off of Royal Palm Street on Saturday morning. No arrests were made. Later that night, 2 men fled from police in a pursuit near Charles Saunders Highway. A search of the area turned up a second firearm along with ammunition near a building under construction. The Anti-Gang and Firearm Investigation Task Force is conducting its investigation. The Bahamas Power and Light Company is said to have exhausted some of its material and is now leaning on our Caribbean neighbors for assistance. This according to BPL's Chief Operations Officer, Anthony Christie, who recently revealed that the company has reached out to regional support amid the power outages.
A lot of equipment and needs across the region on the T&D long lead time items. Some may not be available. We may have exhausted our supply, so we reached out for support of materials. But we are partnered with Carolec, so if there are storm conditions and issues that occur that cause the need for more resources, manpower to be called in, we would reach out to them. We have done the same. We sent about 2 or 3 teams to Jamaica since the last hurricane that hit them. And our teams were there for a month or more assisting them. So this is where we leverage resources, and we've reached out to GB Power for input as well. So that's where all sister utilities support each other during this type of summers.
More than 10,000 individuals have applied for government homes over the last decade, underscoring the significant demand for affordable housing, solutions across the country. Housing Minister Keith Powell says the team is now working to modernize and streamline the process, aiming to make it more efficient for applicants to seek government assistance.
With current applications, as well as eating at the backlog, so we've been ensuring that we do our best to meet the demands. And of course, it is not a responsibility of government alone. I want to again issue a clarion call for all those investors out there, all of those young Bahamian contractors, all of those persons who would want to invest in homes to come and partner with the Ministry of Housing, I have an open door policy. I can meet with you. We can sit down. We can discuss the terms with ourselves along with the Ministry of Finance and ensure that we build more homes for Bahamian families. Actively building a number of rent-owned homes, but we've built those in Abaco. We've built them in New Providence. We've built them, again, we have a number of properties that we have acquired in the inner city communities. And so we're looking at most of those properties for the rent-owned program.
Bell also noted that government is making progress with a number of subdivisions currently under construction as a part of an effort to expand the supply for affordable housing options.
Additional homes going up in our Renaissance at Carmichael. We're going on to phases 5 and 6, where we're going to be putting another 200 units in there. Vince Pin Meadows is just about ready. We'll be doing a grand opening, hopefully next month sometime. We're going down to San Salvador, the Coburn Town subdivision. It's ready. We're ready to go in there. We're going back down to Eleuthera. We're going to Andros. Certainly, we are going to leave for Abaco. And of course, for our main concentration is going to be on Grand Bahama this year.
In other news, the national health insurance providers have finally gotten the other side of their battle to be recognized as a unionized body. According to the newly named president, Dr. Dinotra Archer Cartwright, the NHI Provider Physicians Association is the name of the new body.
We still have many policies such as fees that are being taken out monthly from physicians' funds before we even receive them. So the last letter that they sent pretty much said that they didn't have anything in place to make anything improvement. Although we hear them talking about NHI and all of this stuff, coming from the hard work that we've done.
Next step, Dr. Cartwright said, is to meet with the Prime Minister.
Any money collected by the government is government funds. So I'm not exactly sure. We've given suggestions in the past, and we haven't seen anything move forward in terms of recommendations we've made as individual physicians and as the association. So, we hear these things the same time you do, which is sad but true. You would think that they would have these conversations so that we're aware of what they're doing or have an idea of timelines, but we just don't have that level of engagement on our government funds. If government collects funds, the only place government gets money from, unless they create some new avenues, is from the public. So it's either taxes or a redistribution of money that's already there. And we see that they spend money on so many different things that are sometimes not even beneficial to the Bahamian people. So that money should be easy to find.
Meantime, the National Health Insurance Authority says it's making major stride in its digital transformation, with a focus on improving how patient and healthcare providers access medical information. Managing Director Christy Butler says the digitalization of the NHI system is making it easier for benefactors and providers to access and manage medical records, while helping to create a more efficient healthcare experience.
So we're very, very proud of our digital footprint and what we have been able to do with digitizing our health records and making this available to our beneficiaries. They also have access to a health portal, so they can make appointments, they can get access to information, they can look at some results that may be put on the health portal that is provided to them.
Beyond improving patient care, Butler says the digital platform is also strengthening the country's public health surveillance. Butler explains that the system allows NHI to capture, analyze critical health data, providing officials with more accurate statistics to help guide healthcare planning, policy decisions, and resource allocation.
So when you think about all of that, we want to make sure that all of this work that is happening in different spaces, the work of the authority, the work of our providers, really the commitment of beneficiaries that are going in and accessing the healthcare services, we want to highlight what it is that we are seeing. And we want to share that with the public because we want them to understand the importance of the NHI program. Why is NHI important to the health landscape of the country?
We've got another access point to make sure that you're up to date with the news. Follow Eyewitness News WhatsApp channel by scanning the QR code on the screen or visiting our social media platforms for for the direct link. And while you're there, don't forget to follow Eyewitness News on Instagram and Facebook. And if you've got a news tip or if you see news in the making, call the Ion News hotline at 397-6397. We also invite you to send your letters to the editors for publication on all of our social media platforms at eyewitnessnews@gmail.com. And if you're watching on our Facebook or YouTube channel, share your thoughts about tonight's stories in the comments section. We want to hear from you. And still to come tonight, the Bahamas continues to strengthen its reputation as a premier destination for sports tourism. And this time it was with the University of Miami's men's basketball program. And later, the National Health Insurance Authority is promoting healthy living with a family wellness fair. We've got more, but first, here's a check on tonight's weather forecast.
Tired of driving around from place to place just to get your car insured and licensed? Frustrated with the process of being back and forth from your insurance company to road traffic? Well, BMG Insurance Agents and Brokers just made insuring and licensing your motor vehicle as easy as 1, 2, 3. Step 1. Visit us at the Road Traffic Department, Section 1, Thomas A. Robinson Sports Stadium. At our office, you can purchase or renew your insurance or get your vehicle inspected. We at BMG Insurance Agents and Brokers represent major carriers. Step 2. See the professionals at Road Traffic to get your vehicle licensed. Step 3. Enjoy your day. Insure with BMG Insurance Agents and Brokers today, saving you time and money. Your one-stop shop for all of your insurance needs. Great rates, convenient, excellent service. For more information, call us at 322-2221.
Welcome to Paradise Premium Foods, where exceptional taste meets everyday convenience. Right in the heart of Hurricane Hole Plaza, whether you're planning a beachside brunch, an intimate dinner, or simply restocking your favorites, we offer only the finest selection of local and imported goods, handpicked for quality, freshness, and flavor. At Paradise Premium Foods, shopping is effortless, service is personal, and every visit feels like a treat. From gourmet meals to go to organic essentials and indulgent treats, this is your neighborhood market elevated. Live well, eat better. Discover Paradise Premium Foods, now open at Hurricane Hole Plaza, Paradise Island. Paradise Premium Foods. Taste the difference.
Running out of space? We've got room for that. Welcome to Skyline Storage, your trusted self-storage solution. Skyline Storage offers units from 5x10 to 10x30, climate controlled or standard dry. Perfect for home or business. Located in Westfield Commerce Park, Western New Providence. Your belongings stay safe with gated access and 24/7 surveillance starting at $175 a month. Reserve, pay, and move in online. No phone calls, no paperwork. Visit SkylineStorage.com. Skyline Storage. Storage made simple.
You're watching Eyewitness News.
Welcome back to the Sunday edition. The Bahamas continues to strengthen its brand as a premier destination for sports tourism. And this time it's with the University of Miami's men's basketball program, getting a taste of the 2-for-2 as a part of a multi-year strategic partnership between the University of Miami and the islands of the Bahamas. The Hurricane spent several days in the country, experienced its culture, hospitality, and unique atmosphere beyond the hardwood. LJ Rose, the team's general manager and the general manager for the men's national basketball team, says the trip carries special meaning, giving him a chance to bring his program home while showcasing the value of the Bahamas as a destination for elite athletic experience.
Ask for a better situation. Being 20 minutes away, being able to bring the guys here, we plan on doing this annually. We're going to do some stuff in the community as well, and just let these guys know that it's more to basketball. it's a team bonding trip. We're not going to play anybody during this trip, but I think it's been very beneficial so far. And we, plan on just finishing strong. There's more for them to learn, more for them to see, and what better place than here.
Now head coach Lucas is building on his breakout first season in Coral Gables. In year one, Lucas led Miami to a 26-9 record, a third-place finish in the ACC, and an NCAA tournament return, a 19-win improvement from the previous season. Now in the Bahamas, Lucas is praising the strong bonding between the university and the country, highlighting the warm hospitality, the support that have made the islands a very special part of the Hurricanes' journey.
That one the school has with the Bahamas, but also with him, and then also it's a place I love to come to. And it's an easy trip for us. It's a 23-minute flight, up and down, but it still feels like you're away. And it's somewhere that can also feel like home. Even though we're out the country, it still feels a lot like Miami, and the people are so welcoming and friendly. It just makes it an easy trip. As we only have 3 returning players, so I wanted to get away from Miami and come somewhere where we could be all together under one roof, get away from our everyday life, and kind of spend some time to really get to know each other.
Still talking basketball. For 38 years, the Jeff Rogers basketball camp has been about building character, not just basketball players. The annual camp recently wrapped up over at the Kendall J. Isaac Gymnasium, welcoming more than 100 young boys and girls eager to develop their skills both on and off the court. And for founder Jeff Rogers, seeing the group of young athletes take part was a moment of celebration as he reflects on the camp's lasting impact in the community.
To have something to do during the summertime in a positive environment. It's great. It's a great experience for me. Again, I accept it as a part of my life. I look forward. I plan my vacation every year for the past 38 years just to do the camp. And it's a wonderful experience.
The camp focused on more than just fundamentals of the game of basketball, teaching boys and girls from the ages 5 to 18 skills of dribbling, passing, and shooting, while placing a strong emphasis on character development, discipline, and life skills. This year, camp welcomed approximately 150 young athletes who received guidance from experienced instructors, including members of the Bahamas men's national basketball team and players who are currently competing over in Europe.
They get to teach us about discipline. They let us teach us about the sky is the limit, and they showed us that we have more potential than we could see in ourselves.
Probably making new friends and letting everybody know who I am.
The camp also welcomed basketball legends and influential figures who inspire the next generation of athletes. Bahamian basketball icon Michael Sweetbells Thompson, NBA All-Star Muggsy Bowles, and motivational speaker Larry Johnson, all sharing their experience, knowledge, and words of encouragement with the young campers.
To inform them, to educate them about the history of basketball in the Bahamas, not just what I've done, but what other players before me have done, and players since me are doing right now.
Well, of course, Jeff, but the kids, all what they instilled in the kids. I mean, the counselors did an amazing job in terms of running the kids, giving them the proper values, what the camp is all about. It's beyond basketball. These kids have an opportunity to build their self-esteem.
Able to be with these kids and be able to watch them learn skills to help them go to the next level. And it's of course, it's early, right? But the more you get, the more it's better for you as life go on.
Now from the youth on to health. The National Health Insurance Authority is taking its message of preserving health care beyond the clinic, encouraging Bahamians to embrace healthier lifestyles. As a part of its efforts, NHI has partnered with the following government agencies to host a free health and wellness event designed for the entire family wellness. Specialist at NHI, Chandra Soya, says the initiative will feature various activities and health services aiming to promote healthy living.
The last 2 months, we were partnering with the Ministry of Tourism. One of our core values here at the National Health Insurance Authority is we thrive on partnerships. And so we have been partnering with the Ministry of Tourism for the last 2 months to host our Power Hour sessions in Pompey Square. And so on Thursday, August 20th at 5:30 p.m., we want to encourage all of those that are listening, our beneficiaries and the public at large, to join us for Zumba in Pompey Square from 5:30 to 6:30 p.m.
Sawyer says the event is about more than just one day of activities. She's urging Bahamians to make their healthy lifestyle a daily priority while encouraging individuals and families to take advantage of the free events and resources available to help them live a more healthier life.
I know the location is downtown, but we want to remind individuals that at 5 p.m. parking is free and it's available along Bay Street, along Prince George Wharf, and through Nassau Court and George Street. And so these are opportunities where we encourage parents, we encourage families, persons of all fitness levels, we encourage our men to come out and join us for our free community session.
Coming up in tonight's Sunday feature, one Bahamian filmmaker is celebrating 25 years in the industry. We'll tell you all about it coming up in our Sunday feature.
We all know there are ways we can help. Your help can go even further. Be an everyday superhero. Donate to Hands for Hunger.
You're watching Eyewitness News.
Welcome back, and thanks for sticking with us on this Sunday. For 25 years, Bahamian filmmaker Kareem Mortimer has been sharing Bahamian stories with the world, building a career that earned international recognition and helping put the country's film industry on the global map. Now, as he celebrates a quarter of a century in filmmaking, Mortimer is looking back on the risks, the sacrifice, and the legacy he's still building. This year marks a major milestone for award-winning Bahamian filmmaker Kareem Mortimer. 25 years in the film industry and 20 years since he walked away from a steady job with just $150 in his pocket to produce his first film, A Lutheran Adventures.
I took $150 and I traveled from Spanish Wells all the way to Bannerman Town, interviewing the most interesting Bahamians I could find. And that was 20 years ago, and my career has grown since then. $150 to doing really great films that are Oscar shortlisted has been amazing, more than I could ever think of.
That leap of faith became the foundation of a career that has taken him from the Bahamas to the bright lights of Los Angeles, where he now runs a production company with close friends while continuing to create films and mentoring the next generation of storytellers. When I sat down with Mortimer, I asked whether he ever imagined that one decision could lead to a career spanning more than 2 decades.
We most recently executive produced a film that was shot in Iraq, and it did really well. It was released in theaters, and so it's a timeless story. And even with my own work, I always want to tell stories, like whether it's Children of God or whether it's Cargo, that we could look at it 10 years down the road, 20 years down the road, 30 years down the road, and people can enjoy it.
Today, with more than 30 films, credits to his name, Mortimer says he takes great pride in the stories he's been able to tell, stories that reflect life, culture, and identity. But success does not come without sacrifice.
Yeah, so every day is a challenge. Every project almost feels like starting over, getting people excited about it, getting what's in your mind or what's in your team's mind out on paper, and then taking that to other people to get them on board, because film is a collaborative medium. You need other artists, you need, of course, financial support. You also need distribution, you need promotion. And so every project has its own unique set of circumstances, whether it's location, whether it's budget.
In recent years, the Bahamas has stepped up and invest into the creative economy, creating new opportunities for local filmmakers and content creators. Monomar believes the growing support can help elevate the Bahamian talent even further on the world stage.
I feel so heartened by the way the creative space is going. There's so many Bahamian content creators, filmmakers, artists that I am a fan of, that I enjoy, that I follow, that I see doing their thing. And what they do is they add to the fabric of our society. It tells us that we are a complex, rich, culturally group of people. And so to see that reflected by not through outsiders, but through our own, has been really wonderful for me to see.
After 25 years of breaking barriers, telling stories that reach audience around the world, Monomar says he's far from finished. When I asked what he hopes the next chapter of his legacy will look like, his focus was not on awards or accolades, but opening more doors for those coming behind him.
Well, my legacy 25 or 20 years from now, I would love to have been someone that really led with integrity, that was unafraid, that led with love, that was not afraid of anything, even though sometimes I do feel afraid, but it would seem fearless in the end, because fearless allows you to keep moving forward, and also to be a person that really cared about people that looked like him and people that were like him in spirit, and people that are from the Caribbean and the Bahamas.
That does it for us here on the Sunday edition. From all of us at Eyewitness News, I'm